This one is a labor of love. It's not hard to make. It's just time consuming to make. Cleopatra's Russian honey cake. And let me tell you something, worth it every step. You can decide to make this in one whole day. You can spread it over a week. And the thing with Russian honey cake is that those little layers are like mini biscuit cake layers. So we gotta burn our honey. This is what you want. Now when it goes dark like this, like OMG, you took it too far, it's ready. Of water, and it's gonna bubble a little bit, and you're just gonna, you see it's gonna bubble like that, and honey is ready. Now we just need to hear MK's coffee machine, because the coffee machine takes priority over the video.
But you were done. That's why I waited for you to.
Just pour it into a bottle so it can cool completely. You're going to use some of it for the dough or the cake layers and some of it for the frostings. I'm not doing the frosting today. I'm going to make the batter for the cake biscuity layers. Right? Bicarbonate of soda or baking soda, of cinnamon powder, of salt. So you're going to keep this ready. You need 6 eggs that come up to a weight of 300 grams. Ooh, 1/4 cup of your burnt honey, normal honey. You want to get a pot on with about 2 inches of water and get it onto the stove. It needs to start boiling. Of butter. I just cut it into whatever chunks. Of normal sugar, it doesn't have to be caster sugar. I'm going to get it over that double boiler, but you're going to make sure the bottom does not touch the water. Preheat your oven to 180 degrees. You can either get one of those silicone sheets, or I'm just going to do baking paper. This is about a 9-inch tin, 25 centimeters diameter there. You're going to draw around it. It's 10 layers, but we're going to make about 11 of these cake things. Upside down onto your baking tray. Try to do 2 per tray. We're baking like this. Whisk it, lekker together. And you also kind of want to feel it, so it's like it's not too hot. Now get your eggs ready. While the mixture is nice and warm, slowly whisk in your eggs. You want to whisk them in because obviously the mixture is warm. It's going to start to cook. Same sort of heat again. You're going to take your cinnamon, sugar, bicarb mixture. And it's going to smell weird and funky, but trust the process. You can see it's starting to foam up a little bit because of the bicarb. Just take it off the heat. You see it's kind of growing. You're going to sift in flour, 454 grams. In 3 batches. So just going to give it a good mix in. Thickish batter. Now get yourself a 1/3 cup measure and one of these little, I think they're called offset spatulas. 1/3 of a cup of batter. Plonk it into the middle and just spread it to follow the line of that pencil line that you drew. And yes, you can do other shapes as well, like a loaf tin shape. And there we go, 2 ready for the oven. 6 to 7 minutes. Bye. Batch 1 done. Just continue doing this until your dough is finished. Before they completely cool down, you can look for like the mankiest one, like the one that you think looks the worst, right? The one that you think looks the worst. You can reduce your temperature to 120 degrees and you're going to put this one back in for about 15 minutes so that it can get like toasted, like hard like a biscuit, and then you're going to crush it up because we're going to use that to decorate the side of the cake. And I'm going to catch you tomorrow because we're going to finish the rest of this. So I took the making that Russian honey cake. Let's finish it off, get it decorated and get it into the fridge because it needs to sit overnight so that the layers soften and Anyway, bake to the layers. I just pop them out the freezer now. They can defrost a little bit. Remember the one that we baked extra? You're just gonna get into your food processor. There we go. The crummies. Just gonna store them in the same little bag. For 1 can of dulce de leche, I made my own. I pressure cooked the condensed milk. But if you can just buy caramel, canned caramel, easy peasy for you. That's what you want. Half a teaspoon of fine salt and half a cup of that burnt honey that we used to make those cake layers. Mix it until it's smooth. 3/4 cup of cream. I'm gonna pop this into the fridge, half an hour minimum. You can leave it the whole day and then come and decorate later. Get the frosting, danzos. Use my metal one for this because metal stays colder. Fresh cream, caramel mixture. And switch it on. We're gonna get this thing whisked up to peaks. Semi stuff. Kind of like that. Now we take that caramel mixture that we made. Cold. Go in with it slowly. Let me show you. Mix through. We want it to come up to stiff peaks. It's done. It's ready. Preferably a turntable one. Get yourself one of these. The layers, they are ready to be used. Just a teensy bit here on the bottom. That first layer, just to keep it stuck. Your layers are looking a bit like this, like you see those little bitty bits there. Just take a scissor, cut it. Also, don't worry about making it absolutely perfect. You're covering the outside anyway. Get an offset spatula or a knife or whatever works for you. Just do that. 1 layer down, 9 to go. Last layer. We are almost done. It's gonna cover this whole thing with frosting. Now just even out that layer of cream. You can see we're just evening out the edges here. To go lightly because this is fresh cream. So I'm gonna even out the frosting. I'm gonna pop this into the fridge and we'll finish it off later because I want to keep the cream as cold as possible. Goodbye. Okie dokie. I went out. Even got my face done. But anyway, let's finish up this cake. Do it on this edge here like this. Remember the crumbs from that one. Just gotta come and push the crumbs in. And keep going until the whole cake is crumbed on the outsides. Make it a neat spiral. Done. Zos. It needs a little bit of gold leaf. Teeny little pieces on the top. You have just made Russian honey cake. I'll show a slice when we serve. Okay, listen, I know how you guys are. We need to slice this cake up so that you can see the inside. I know. Yes, Saya, and even though it's not even dessert time yet, we are going to cut a slice just so you can see it. Come on. Guys, listen. They don't know. I'm going to just have a little taste. Inside. Nobody can see the taste. So good. Come in, kids. It's so good. I'm just going to push the slice back in as if nothing happened. Done. Zos.